هذا الحين المخبأ الجديد حقنا. أذكر كنت أتكلم عن أولتيما في الفيديو الأخير. في لعبة فاينل فانتازي في 3 وحوش يعني يعتبرون من الجبابرة، وهذول 3 وحوش اللي هم شينريو التنين، وأوميجا هذا الآلة، وفي واحد ثالث اللي هو أولتيما اللي فجأة طلع إنه موجود في القصة. هذا كان في عالم فاينل فانتسي نص مخلوق ونص آلة، سلاح ما ندري من اللي سواه، بس يعني يعتبر من الوحوش اللي يعني الكبيرة في عالم فاينل فانتسي. والله ما أدري لو بيكون في أوميجا في اللعبة، ما أتوقع. ما أدري لو في وحوش جانبية تعتبر سوبر بوس. يشوف يمكن في المستقبل. على الأقل أولتيما الحين يعتبر في القصة الأساسية، الباقي ما أدري يمكن يعتبرون جانبيين. أوتو باقي عايش؟ واو. ده كان في بداية اللعبة.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood.
أوه
If anyone
جاف
needs me, I'll be in the map room.
خسر عين أتذكر، مدري كيف بيصير الحين.
There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
مين اللي يقرأ كتب؟ قراءة الكتب للضعفاء.
Dominion over northeastern storm has endured. Recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword
إيه حرب بين النور والظلام، أودن وبهمت.
The Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
واو أخذوا بلدهم يعني.
Claim to be the center of the world.
Oh
Certainly, there is
shit.
no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud,
ولود.
and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will
يارا
be left
يارا.
standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
شيت عندنا الحين 4 ممالك ها.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all,
معليش دقيت
she
الماي.
has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose
Okay.
it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
يقصد الشايب اللي كان يحكينا القصص أو يدور على قصص. صار مؤرخ يا رجال. نشوف. لا ماني سيد أنا كلايف.
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier.
نايس نايس، صوتك جذاب كالعادة. اي والله نفس الشايب.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that
المخلوق اللي يتكلم عنه هو مين؟ يقصد أولتيما ولا يقصد اللي كان مرسوم الحجر؟ أتوقع نفس الشخص.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
لا نحترم التاريخ.
Built-in Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
موغلز حقيقيين.
The twins seem well.
شفناهم آخر مرة.
Aye.
بس نسيت أحطهم فيديو اليوتيوب.
Far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
شكل
Just as I must give you the time you
قتالنا الجاي بيكون مع تايتن.
Good day.
لما هو اللي دمر مخبأنا قبل 5 سنوات. ود أنا ما أصدق إنه مر 18 سنة في اللعبة وأنا قاعد ألعب. وهذه باقي عايشة برضه.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Thanks. بس إني ما أبغى أرتاح. إيش هذا؟ هذه زي التروفيز؟ علقها هنا يعني؟ والله شكله. عندنا الكريستالة حقتي أنا وسيد لما ضربناها بالسكينة. سيد وحشني. طاولة القراءة. تصل التقارير والرسائل والخطابات المهمة الأخرى الواردة لكلايف إلى طاولة القراءة. أوكي. مسرحية الجمهورية. قاف عينه شت. الجيش الجمهوري يتقدم نحو الإمبراطورية في توين سايد، وتم استدعاء رجال الصخرة إلى الصف الأمامي. أظن أن ثمة شيء خطير على وشك الحدوث. سأحرص على أخبارك فور عودتي.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
يا كنت بتهاجم كوبكا.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give.
ناويين عليها.
For momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua
كنت يا جوال شوية.
It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
باقي معنا الريشة حق
It
جوشوا.
wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
يب.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
ست كان يعرف أولتيما.
Think he will ever come back?
جوشوا كمان يعرفه.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
بس باقي احنا نعرف شو وضعه. نخبك.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
عصير رمان على فكرة. ود احنا على وشك نهاجم حد. جوشوا اوف 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 صار تمشى بدون العباية.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
ود لا يكون أولتيما من عالم ثاني وقاعدين يمتصون حياة عالمنا عن طريق الكريستالات ولا حاجة زي كذا. دمرنا الكريستال طلع منها البوابة اللي كان فيها.
My apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing.
مارثا.
I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
حتى هي باقي
Very
عايشة.
well.
سؤال ندور عليها. وضع ما يطمن. عاصفة التجمع.
What would make Martha leave the rest? What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
شكلهم خطفوها.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto.
أنا
Make
بروح.
sure everyone gets home safe.
أنا رجال كفاية. شوف موغل موجود هنا موغل. ايش تشال ما هي اللوحة الجديدة؟ باقي ما فتحت الحين. لا يكون هنا بسيط وحوش نادرة ولا بوسز ولا شيء. أنا شايف وحوش هنا. اي والله وانا بتكلموا عن الموضوع قبل ما تنزل اللعبة. بيكون في صيد وحوش. والله بيكون فلة. اوكي متى ما فتحت ان شاء الله بنسويها.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Half an hour, I reckon. Boys from the garrison.
المكان ليه مظلم كذا.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended
The
like a
music
storm.
creepy.
No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
تصفية؟
This is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
يعني ناويين يقتلون الناس، بس مين هذول الناس؟ تصفية لنا ولا تصفية ل بني دولة معينة
Cole
ولا؟
is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up. Look. Up ahead.
هذه ما هي مارثا؟
Martha,
إيه.
are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
الحماة السود.
Wind, the abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Oh.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
damn. اوكي الحين بنروح نشوف على العبيد اللي يحاولوا يحمونها ايش وضعهم. والله ما ادري.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
لما يبغون العنف راح نعطيهم العنف. طيب هذه الكنيسة اللي كان فيها هذول العبيد.
Too late.
There might still be someone inside.
قتلوهم. شكل القديس هو اللي باقي عايش يعني الغالب. يمكن. damn.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
حياك الله.
They drove the bearers to this.
جاء وقت الانتقام يا حلو.
These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
اي تعال ما عليك. جيب 10 معك بعد.
And for their crimes shall they be punished.
Let's go.
Such is the law.
اي ما عليك، بوريك الحين القانون.
Dwell in darkness that we may
درع رهيب والله.
and welcome lasting dawn.
هذول هم السود.
These are swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
اي جاء الوقت. القم يا ورع. باقي عايش. والله الحركة ذيك اسطورية. يو تجميع لا نهائي وتفقيع لا نهائي. شكلي بطورها زيادة، بجمع 1000 نقطة واطورها بعد زيادة.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
اكتملت المهمة. ما خلوا أحد.
The abbot.
حتى هو.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Damn.
Clive. He's breathing.
أوه في واحد عايش.
We're friends of Martha.
حاليا.
We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are.
إيه.
Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
بخصوص سد.
Where are you?
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive.
مات؟
He's gone.
Damn. استعمال السحر الكثير مرة يأثر عليهم.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Reddick's Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
التحرير ما كان في أي تحرير، ما كان في إلا مجزرة. أنت جديد؟ أنا أعرف هذا الوحش بس إنه جديد يعني. فاللعبة هذه أهرمان. أوه هذا الصيد؟ مخلوقات سيئة السمعة. بين حين واخر قد يواجه كلايف اكبر الكائنات واسرعها واشرسها. القضاء على هذه التهديدات سيكسب كلايف الشهرة وسيمنحه ايضا مواد نادرة يمكن استخدامها لصنع عتاد جديد او ترقية عناصر حالية. يمكن العثور على معلومات اضافية حول المخلوقات سيئة السمعة من خلال التحدث الى نكتار. اوكي يعني موغل هذاك اللي قال ليه ما انت مستعد الحين. واو الورع هذا ما يلعب، دمج عالي. اوه لا يا سا كيف اشرد بالحركة حقتك؟ واو اوكي هذا في شوية تحدي. يا ساتر
It's over.
Damn. See 5000 هذا لو كانت رتبته A ولا S ايش كان بيسوي فيني؟
You didn't see that coming. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
حطيت الرماد اتوقع حقهم.
Truly free.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
مارث انت بخير؟
No one survived then.
نوب للأسف.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable.
يعني حرفيا الإمبراطورية الحين تحاول تتخلص من كل العبيد، كل مستعملين السحرة. إيش وضعه؟
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Oh.
Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
اوكي يمكن ارسل لك جنود في يوم من الايام. الحين جاف بيعلمنا عن الاخبار اللي قاعده تصير. الرساله حقته هنا حاليا يمكن.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
وهذا الموطن الجديد لهم.
How pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
ذولي احنا.
They'll never see us coming.
Yep.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yes. بس بنروح لمين ولا التايتن؟ التايتن ما أظن عنده مصل كريستال.
And ash. Drake's breath near Ironhome. Drake's fang in Dhalmekia.
يمكن هذاك الأصفر. هو الكريستالة حقت الصحراء.
Here in the crystalline dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
اللي هو?
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle.
عمك
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron
عندك عم؟
of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
قاف متحمس. دالحين بنروح للكريستالة حقت الغجر الايرون بلاد اللي في اليسار، ذوليك اللي كانوا مستعبدين شيفا ويثنا هذه. توقع والله ما توقعت، حسبت ان احنا بنروح للتايتن اول. ليتس جو. لا نروح نشيك على الوحوش اللي موجودة هنا، نشوف شو الانواع اللي حاطينها لنا في البداية.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
أنت ذا كوبو، كنت أبحث عنك في كل مكان.
What's the matter, Nectar?
المشكلة هي هذه كوبو.
The hunt board?
Yes.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later.
تلميحات.
That what you wanted to know?
لفل نفسك بعدين ارجع لهم إذا ما تقدر عليهم. هاي نقتلهم كلهم. يا ولد انت كوبو مرة يعني تحب الدم.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Yes. خلك كذا قاعد اتفرج اعلانات. هذا اللي احنا قتلناه. اوه ما يورونك شكل بعضهم. رتبة بي، هذا رتبة السي. ملاك الموت، ملاك الموت رتبة سي. ايش هذا؟
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
نفس الكلام اللي سيد كان يقوله.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
دوغي شميت.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
المكان اللي استعبدوها فيه.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
أعطيه تربية على راسه.
Come on.
الدبابير جت في كل مكان لدرجة انها وصلت هنا بعد. الأنساب.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry.
Ooh.
There's still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
البلد من هنا
Starting with
شو؟
the village of Amber.
شوكوبو. نايس.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
إنه مات.
Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh, هذولي.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Okay.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Whoa.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Off.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
اتفهم يا شيبة، اتفهم. خايف على يعني قريتك وكذا. كلكم على بعضكم اصلا 10 اشخاص.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
يو أمنا باقي عايشة.
Are you all right?
يبغانا نقابلها في يوم. أبغى أشوف كلايف إيش بيسوي، بيذبح أمه.
It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
أوه. أنا أتذكر في بداية اللعبة خانتنا مع الأيرون بلد، هذول اللي إحنا رايحين لهم.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
يعني في الغالب إحنا بنقابل أمنا يمكن خلال هذه المهمة. يمكن. شيء كذا. واو وش أنت؟ ما أدري بس لازم تموت.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapsed.
You're not going to like it.
والله رقصناهم. يا دايما الإعصار حق قارودة.
More of my mother's men.
يا ولد الحركة هذيك عطبت اللعبة. ايش هذا؟ هذا الصندوق او دروعي؟ ليه؟ وصراحة دروعي يعني قديم شويتين، بنفسجية للحين.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
في واحد نكل هنا والكلب ما هو عاجب الموضوع.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
تبى تضاربني؟
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
كنت تدور
Dwell
علينا؟
in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
إذا الحين بوريك النايت ما
On
عليك.
these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield.
ايه مين اللي لقم الحين؟ مين اللي لقم؟ ايه بالضبط. تعرف مكانك المرة الجاية.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
الرسالة؟ من أمي يمكن؟
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
بسم الله. كانساس. والكلب ما هو عاجبه بعد. دبل ساس.
Found her.
Oh shit.
This was my mother's doing.
ليه أمه مرة خبيثة؟ ليه ما كانت تقدر تعيش حياة عادية وخلاص تاكل تبن؟
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
اوكي كلايف جاهز تقريبا، يشوف لما يقابلها.
We should go.
Yes.
يمكن في النهاية
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
يمكن شيفا في النهاية هي اللي بتسوي كل شيء. جل بنحتاجها هي اللي تنهي أمنا يمكن. مشكلة زوجها إلوين واحد من الأساطير محبوب عند الناس، لكن هي كذا طلعت جنية. عارفين تزوج واحدة خرا. الدنيا تعرف الدنيا ما تكمل. تكون واحد طيب تتزوج واحدة خرا، تكونين واحدة طيبة يتزوجك واحد خرا. جسر بيويت أو بيويتش. ايش قاعد يصير هنا؟
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
ناس سافلة.
Have mercy. Voice friends, dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, getting enough for
Fuck off. And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
اوف 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 اوف.
Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
شكلها مرة ما ينفع.
Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
ياب بالضبط. النبلاء كانوا يبنونه عشان ما يمشون مع الحشد. اختصاراتين. نحسب عشان يشردون ولا حاجة.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
تصدق فكرة. ليه الدول ما تسوي طريق خاص باللي عندهم VIP؟ طريق كذا فاضي خاص لهم في الشوارع. الطرق الباقية للناس العامة.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
والله المكان كنت بقول فاضي لكن لا.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
لحظة احنا معاكم، ما احنا ضدكم.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
يمكن ما يمدينا نشرب. لازم نضربهم؟ انتم مساكين يا اخي. طب نروح من اليمين بعدين نسوي كذا الحركة ذيك رهيبة يا اخي.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
هذا ويد!
Phoenix.
هذا ويد!
Can't be. I was there when you died.
يا الله بداية اللعبة.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
معلش للناس اللي ذبحتهم هنا برا، اعتبروها غلطة. أو كويس باقي عايشين. شو
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But
خصوصا ان عندهم استدعاء بعد،
we've seen
احنا ما
to it
عندنا
that their
وقتها.
stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
هي اصلا
Her hatred for bearers was no secret.
خلتهم يبيعونك زي العبد.
She wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
بس هو ما يدري.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to
حريم
why,
لما يبون يكونون خبيثات يكونون خبيثات.
maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we.
جايين؟
Make ready.
جرب حركاتي وتقنياتي عليهم.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue.
Bro?
We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Let's go. Man مود الحين.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
ما عندكم حداد هنا؟ والله حداد يعني كان بيكون شيء مرة ممتاز.
What is it you require?
يا ساتر والله القطعة هذه بريال.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
أنا جاهز يا حبيبي، أنا جاهز. سولفوا مساكين.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields.
ولما يعني توصفها بالطريقة هذه.
Die along with your flame. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
كعبيت دمي مرة حلو. أنا ما أشوف شيء. هذا المسكين لحاله.
Reinforcements from the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight their battle.
Oh shit!
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
اوه يا ولد مسحنا بوم. اوه دراجون.
A noble stand,
ساكن دراجون مع الظل.
albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
فرصة حتى يتنفس. اوه بيبي يا ولد، يا اني محترف وفي الغالب ان هذا هو الاحتمال الوحيد، يعني محترف، ما في احتمال ثاني.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it.
True.
As we always have, and always will.
Careful.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
على كذا رحت وذبحت الوالدة، الأمور بتتحسن.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
إلى الحين ما شفنا فات شوكوبو.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
أوه كفو عمنا كان يساعدهم.
Back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the
يعني لسه عنده ولاء
A
لوطنه.
formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay. Catch him. النصر الملتهب.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
يجينا فرصة نقابل عمنا الحين. مينا إيزولد، قصر روزفيلد. أوه نقابل عمنا.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
كيف شكل عمنا؟ يا ساتر، خطواته تسمع من آخر الدنيا.
My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
والله يشبه ابونا. هو طبعا.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
بضاروة؟
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
قلدوا ليش؟ اوه
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge.
اوه قاعد يبكي. عرف عليه.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Damn.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
اوه الاكل صراحة يعني مغري.
The good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new
Annabella. اسم أمنا.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
هي من زمان وحش بس طلعت وجه الحقيقة الحين.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more about it, eh? Wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
مسكين.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
هذا متحمس. تاجر سنين طويلة في حياته. يقول تدري جاء الوقت ان احنا نقاتل الحين.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
في شيء في بال جل من أول.
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
أظنها تشوف نفسها مكان أمنا. يعني الناس كانوا ينظرون لها على أنها وحش.
Something on your mind?
لما كانت أول تقتلهم. وهي مغصوبة أصلا.
Monsters.
هل كلامي صح؟
When I served the Iron Kingdom,
أو واو كلامي صح؟
I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
هذه رحلة جل عشان تسامح نفسها.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
أحس إني لو نحفت بصير أشبه كلايف. البحر الهائج غرب العاصفة أو العاصمة أدري. والله جايين مع الضباب يا ولد ما حد يدري عنه.
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist.
هي اللي سوت كذا.
Your powers like this.
والله خطيرة يا ولد.
The masters made me do it when the Crusaders took to the seas to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
بس الحين المشكلة بيعرفون انك انت جيتي.
No, you're not.
إذا سويتيها وشاف الضباب.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
المشكلة كل ما تستعمل سحرها تقرب أكثر من الموت. سبة الأعراض الجانبية اللي قاعدة تصير لها. هذه الكريستالة أشوفها.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
هو تحس كذا مغروز فلر. جاء كذا من فوق.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
هذا الشيء بصالحنا.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain.
يا
Follow
ولد.
the old trail, we should be able
استلم
to
من
enter by
جوا
the back
شكله
gate.
بتكون رهيبة.
Right. Let's go.
النار والجليد.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. So the only way past them is
It's over.
خذ القم.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
okay. خربت عليه. خلينا نعبي دمنا قد ما نقدر.
greetings just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
شم ريحة بوس هنا. اوكي يمكن نفسي ايش هذا؟ كنا مجرد اخشاب يعني، ننظر للامر بايجابيه.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
لا ما في ويت، كمل طريقك، ما شفت شيء. لا يدور حرش. ليه يدور حرش طيب؟ ماربل من جد؟
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his way.
اه لا طقع في وجهي.
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
ما اقدر اسوي دوج وانا اسوي حركاتي يعني. لو تعطيني بس كذا فرصة. انزل. الله كنا قاعد يتفل. الله يقرفك. Oh shit. Oh!
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
القام. مية وعشرين. اوكي حلوة 120 باخذها. يا رجل الوحوش متحولين واحنا باقي ما قربنا من البلورة بعد. ما اتوقع انه في ناس هنا. الوحوش متحولين، هم اصلا وحوش بس يعني كمان متحولين. والله المكان شكله مولع دم البلورة حقت النار.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
ثانك يو على العلاج، كنت احتاج.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
ما عمري راح اتعب من الحركة ذيك. علاج برضه مرة نايس. والله صرت افرش الوحوش العاديين ذولي فرش. واو ويت هنا في وحش. اوه يا كلب خلاص. هذه حركات بزرع. انت بزر؟ انت ما انت بزر، انت كبير ما شاء الله عليك. خلاص يا شباب باقينا نقطة. نايس. دمجنا شويتين بس مو مشكلة. تنين ذي شوية غثيثة. عيب. كيف بنمشي من تحت الحين؟ اوه هي بتجمده يمكن. Ooh.
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
كفو جيل.
That's not.
المشكلة انه هو طريق الرجعة اصلا. باي. تعال كذا جمعهم يو. يا لبيه. Nice. Wait. Nani? وانا ما اقدر اتخيل لو في كومبوهات كمان اكثر من هذه. انا ما عندي الا 3 استدعاءات، في غيرهم بعد زياده. زوج من سوار مثرل. لا تستهبل. مثل هذا مو فافنير، احنا ضاربه في الغابه ولا الحين صار بركاني؟ بيسفول كريتشرز مين يا عم؟ انا بيسفول. المشكلة اني ما اشوف شيء. اوه يا ساتر. اخضع. توقيت كان تعبان. يس. ووو 150. ثانك يو. حراشف مشوه. ما اتوقع ان البركان بيذوبه، لكن احسن احترق.
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
اوكي. الله يعني انا في غرفتي مشغل المكيف وحران. والله ما ادري كيف شعوركم هناك.
It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
يمكن في حد هي تعرفه. ذول الخدم والحشم. بس ما ادري هم اللي قد انسجنوا عندهم ولا.
Lady Marley, it's me. Python Butler. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
اوكي شكلهم من الناس اللي انأسروا.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
والله عندنا مهمة كبيرة هنا.
My lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend!
Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
نروح نذبحه؟
Lady Marley,
ولا بس نسلم عليه؟
you must flee this place, gather your things and go. Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
من اللي بلغ علينا؟
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me. I'll live if you promise to do the same.
نشوف. واو يا الميوزك ايش فيه؟
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
عبدو هذا انت؟
I've had enough of their hospitality.
أعداء جند مقبلون حياهم الله. اللي يبغى يجي يجي. والله الشات القم يا طف. اوه استنى في صندوق هنا. اوكي جت لحظة الحقيقة. اخر مرة كسرنا فيها هذه البلورة طلع الشيء من جوتها بعد. تعبدون الكريستالة. اوه بيضحي ببشر للكريستالة. يا ولد كانوا من ريزدنت ايفل 4.
Shiva's dominant.
هذه هي.
Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years I followed your orders. Fought your wars.
شكله عطف بيموت بسرعة.
All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats.
ذبح أطفال طلع صدق.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it. Repent, abomination.
أنا وش كأنك تموت يا صاحبي.
You to set foot in the Holy Cymrich is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your
تقول لي يعني لا تتدخل.
Nor will I suffer you to create another.
الضحكة.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
ما يقدرون طيب. اوه شيت الحين صدق ما يقدرون. جوشوا يا ساتر تليبورتيشن ليفل ماكس. اوه شيت الكريستالة. وات ذا فاك. هذا حامل كريستالة. ما يمدي.
Why can't I do it?
اوه قاعد تحمينا.
Please, just once.
She
won't be able to hold that lava back forever. We better make this quick.
Damn it! اوه حمايتها وقفت. اوه احنا ما نبغى نتعبها كثير لان هذا الشيء يضرها بعدين.
I won't take long.
Wait, what? هذا يقدر يتحول لأي وحش يبغاه. والله عندك سافر. وات اوه شيت شو اوه القم دم يا شيخ. بس حلوة حركة انه هو قاعد يتحول لمخلوقات ثانية. لها بسائل فعلا محاصرة في منتصف اوجهها الاثيري والمادي، عابرة ودائمة لكنها حية للغاية. اوه اوه دام.
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
ما يمديك.
Here. Use this.
الحين يمدينا نقص الكريستال فيها. بس لو قصيناها ايش بيطلع من الكريستالة؟ آخر مرة ما كان شيء كويس. هذا صوت صراخ.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do
القم
to it?
القم.
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
كلب يقول أنا معاكم. غريبة ما صار شيء هذه المرة. وضع مرة ريلاكس. كلمت بدري.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
أوه أيوة نفس الرسمة.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
جوشوا خاوينا. بس هو صح، هو شفط أولتيما جوته. هو جوشوا ولا أولتيما الحين؟ صح هذا جوشوا. كنا ما هو جوشوا، يمكن النسخة الثانية. إفريت اللي جوتي اللي له علاقة كمان بالأشياء اللي قاعدة تصير ما احنا فاهمينها للحين.
promise, and now you keep yours.
دمرنا كريستالة ثانية. ليجاسي. في هذه الأثناء الطريقة أوكي ما هو جشور.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
هذه البنت اللي كانت تبيع في الشارع يوم قابلناها في منطقة الصحراوية. وقالنا ايه.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence?
عشان الكريستالة يمكن اللي كسرناه.
Keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
اوه شوف صدره. يعني ما ندري متى أولتيما راح يطلع منه. إلى الحين محافظ عليه وحابسه.
Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrek?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's nemesis.
Bahamut.
Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrek included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
ما أحس إن الشخص اللي معاه بهمت إنه شرير. ما عرفنا.
As the mother crystals fall,
من اللحظات اللي شفت
the
فيها.
eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled.
بس أبوه سافر.
Canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free.
شوف جوشوا صاير حكيم.
Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
يوتاي. البلورة بنكسرها في يوم. في هذه الأثناء رانديلا جمهورية دلماكيا وزارة القانون.
Breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on Lane Night.
Damn!
Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each
العرب قاعدين يخططون.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut.
True.
And our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
بهمت مرة مو
Instead of
هين.
liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
لا تقول ان هذه امي. لا يا شيخ. مين هذا الدلوع اللي جنبه؟
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
ايش قاعد يصير كوبكا؟
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd.
Yes.
Who fed you these lies?
كلايف هو سد
I have
الجديد.
never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
الولد بيتخلى عن منطقة عشان بس يتخلص مني، انه كان متخرفن على واحدة ماتت وانا مالي دخل حتى. وصراحة انا اللي ذبحتها، كيف مالي دخل؟ لا انا اللي كل الدخل.
And all for the love of a common whore.
اوف اوف.
Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
الولد هذه عندها نظرة سطحية، ما اقدر انتظر عشان اذبحها. شوف الدلوع، تربي دلوعين.
My darling Olivier, soon enough you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down.
مين أبوه؟
And you will rebuild the world.
إيه كنا الإمبراطور نفسه.
Soon.
دمي هذيك تخوف.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
ما بعد العاصفة. لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك إذا حبيت أنك تدعم الفيديو وتدعم القناة، وشكر خاص للناس اللي قرروا أنهم يأخذون الخطوة لأبعد من كذا ويدعمون القناة ماديا عن طريق الانتساب. إذا حبيت أنت كمان تكون أحد المنتسبين والداعمين، تقدر أنك تنتسب بمبلغ 2.5 ريال سعودي شهريا. يعطيكم العافية جميعا، ونشوفكم إن شاء الله مع الفيديوهات الجاية.